The Brown Lady of Raynham Hall is one of the most famous and eerie ghosts in British folklore, a specter whose haunting presence has captivated the imagination for centuries. This ghostly figure, who allegedly roams the halls of Raynham Hall in Norfolk, England, is tied to both a tragic history and an infamous photographic encounter, cementing her place in the realm of paranormal legend. Raynham Hall, an imposing mansion dating back to the early 17th century, has long been associated with stories of the supernatural. The Brown Lady, so named because of her distinctive brown gown, is said to be the spirit of Lady Dorothy Walpole, a woman whose life was filled with mystery, scandal, and tragedy. Lady Dorothy was the younger sister of Robert Walpole, the first Prime Minister of Great Britain, and was married to Charles Townshend, a man with whom she had a tumultuous relationship. The most widely accepted version of her story centers on her unhappy marriage to Townshend. He was rumored to have been cruel and unfaithful, and some versions of the story suggest that Dorothy was confined to her room at Raynham Hall, perhaps as a result of this mistreatment or a falling out between the couple. Her isolation became more pronounced over time, and it is said that she died in the house, either from illness or heartbreak, though the details remain unclear. The legend claims that her restless spirit has never left Raynham Hall, and she continues to wander the estate to this day, draped in her brown gown. The Brown Lady's most famous appearance came in 1936, when a photographer named Hubert C. Proctor, along with a team of researchers, was investigating the alleged hauntings at Raynham Hall. They set up cameras in various rooms, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. It was in the grand staircase of the mansion that they managed to take a photograph that would become one of the most iconic images in ghost lore. The photo, which clearly shows a woman in a flowing brown gown ascending the staircase, remains one of the most compelling pieces of evidence ever captured in the paranormal field. The image of the Brown Lady, standing with a ghostly, almost ethereal quality, sent shockwaves through the public. Skeptics and believers alike have debated the authenticity of the photograph ever since. Some argue that it was a clever trick of light, while others are convinced that the Brown Lady's presence in the photo is genuine proof of her ghostly existence. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, the image of the Brown Lady continues to stir a sense of unease, especially when viewed in the context of her tragic backstory. Over the years, many people have claimed to encounter the Brown Lady in Raynham Hall. Witnesses describe her as a pale figure, often seen drifting through the hallways or descending the grand staircase. Some have reported feelings of dread or coldness when near her, while others have said they've seen her face, a haunting expression of sorrow and despair. Despite these accounts, the haunting seems to have remained relatively quiet in recent decades, though the legend of the Brown Lady persists, fueled by both her chilling presence and the captivating photograph that forever linked her to Raynham Hall. The story of the Brown Lady is more than just a ghost story. It's a narrative that speaks to the themes of love, loss, and the restless nature of the human soul. Lady Dorothy Walpole's tragic life, marked by heartbreak and possible abuse, lends a sense of depth to the haunting. In many ways, the Brown Lady's spirit serves as a reminder of the unfinished business that some souls carry with them beyond death, forever wandering the earth until they find peace. Whether she is truly a ghost or a product of folklore and photographic manipulation, the Brown Lady remains one of the most enduring and intriguing figures in British paranormal history. Her image, both haunting and sorrowful, continues to draw attention, keeping her story alive in the annals of ghostly legend.